Trying to do some plays here. Well,
Round one. Victory!
you see, they keep grinding until I, level up.
Round two.
Take it from the top. Can you imagine walking? Can you imagine walking out onto the pitch and seeing this formation or this other one that we could call 2-2-6? Believe it or not, that's how football was not so long ago, and it became incredibly boring. The offside rule had to appear to save this sport. However, now it represents more of a problem. Matches don't flow, there are goals that are canceled by millimeters, and any celebration is halted halfway. To discover how we got to this situation and why it's almost certain to change in the near future, we must understand what happened over here. There were particularly 6 key moments that led to today. The first of them occurred in 1863. Back then, teams were set up like this, and it looked more like a rugby match than football. The reason was the first version of the offside rule. It stated that players couldn't pass to a teammate who was ahead of the ball line. Yes, you heard that right. Just like how it works in the sport with the oval ball. Unlike rugby, this created a dynamic where passing almost never happened. What tended to happen was that a player would take it and basically want to dribble past everything in their way. If they saw they weren't going to make it, they'd just kick it forward, hoping a teammate coming from behind would take it and continue. For that reason, it was common to see lines of up to 8 forwards, something we're sure many have tried in FIFA or PES when players could be moved freely. Ironically, even with so many forwards, football was going through a terrible goal drought, and with it, a lack of excitement. In fact, the first official match in history between Barnes and Richmond ended 0-0. This is our first example of something that will appear throughout the video. Teams building entire strategies to adapt.
I'll be right back.
If we move forward just 3 years to 1866, we'll leave behind the tedious era of rugby football and enter our second phase. This is where one of the big changes happen. Moving on to what is known as the rule of 3 opponents. It stated that a player would be offside if there were fewer than 3 opponents between him and the opposing goal, which is understood in practice as the goalkeeper and 2 defenders. The change was drastic. Suddenly, attackers could position themselves ahead of the teammate with the ball. For coaches, it meant one thing. Now, passing made rules, which is why the midfield became especially important in the game. At the end of the day,
Victory!
This is it.
Round two.
Let's
Victory! Round three.
As they say.
Your force always time finding a new spear and then catching up with the survivor.
They said that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well,
Try to escape, Eddie.
Teams up to destroy the old villain.
We've escaped.
Thank God, we'll be saved by Clark Kent, the Pink Punk, Mega Porn Stash Man, the mighty
Welcome to the Media Nights. My name is Ari. Denise. And today we're going to be watching Spider-Man.
mighty Falsies, and Elderly Lab. Or rather, welcome, one and all, to Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. Space is big and impressive and full of wonders and terrors and all sorts of things that captivate humanity. It makes us want to go into it, explore it, find new things beyond our little marble. And thus, while it can be cheesy to have stories go to space, there's a reason why Star Trek called it the final frontier. And after experiencing some of the story and location possibilities offered by going into space and doing something new, it can feel like a step backwards to stop going it. It's the thought process that was probably on the mind of the producers when they were creating Lost Galaxy. That's why we got a space opera revolving around powers that had more to do with animals and nature than with anything space-related. Lightspeed Rescue was also purportedly planned as a space-themed series as well, but for one reason or another, it was decided to make it Earth-based again. And honestly, that was probably for the best. As good as In Space and Lost Galaxy were, trying to shove a square peg into a triangular hole yet again, Sentai footage not involving space would probably have pushed things too far by this point, and potentially make people bored of the concept of being in space yet again. Too much of a good thing can happen, and it'd be sick of space by diving into that well once more. And thus, Lightspeed Rescue plants us right back onto terra firma. And for a while seems to ignore what had happened in the last 2 seasons. On that note, some minor things to bring up in regards to Lost Galaxy that I neglected to mention. Sometimes because I either couldn't find information, or because I didn't find them to be relevant information. For instance, Mike's morpher into the Magna Defender is actually a morphing device of the Sentai Die Ranger. I generally don't comment on that kind of thing because it has no bearing on Power Rangers. Reusing props is sometimes cool and fun to point out. Starship Troopers armor. I'm not really a Sentai watcher. Most of the audience is here for Power Rangers itself, and it's just a detail that affects nothing in the story. On the subject of Die Ranger, there has been a rumor for decades that there was supposed to be a more involved storyline concerning powers from 3,000 years ago. That there would be ancient Rangers, and that they used the Die Ranger suits footage at that time since they purchased the right to use the footage. Thing is, according to full-time writer and producer Jackie Merchant in an interview with Denim Geek, no, there were never plans to use the Die Ranger suits. The idea of using the footage certainly kept probably since they hadn't purchased it, but it just kept being part of that purpose. Eventually getting to a point where the footage was just too old looking to use compared to what they were using at the time. Still, on the subject of shifting gears, something that has been confirmed is that Scorpius was supposed to be the final villain for the show, but in practice, trying to move and operate the large puppet for him proved to be awkward and cumbersome to do, hence why they decided to shift the focus to Trakina as the main villain. And honestly, that ended up really working to their benefit. Maybe that shift, since it altered a lot of the character dynamics and also required more setup and payoff, plus Scorpius' presence 3,000 years ago versus Trakina, how much time they have to do with the Ancient Ranger stuff. Ranger footage or not. But that's just speculation. And again, the fact that despite the production difficulties, they still managed to put together a damn solid season shows these people were not incapable of reworking stuff on the fly. And with that out of the way, let's dive in and get into this season. The series begins with Operation Lightspeed, where we see 3 men stumbling upon a buried chamber in the desert. They discover a casket, push the lid open, revealing it to be the Ark of the Covenant. No, of course, but in practice, it's not that different, actually. A group of multicolored spirits emerge from the casket and fly less faithful. The Lightspeed theme song is, once again, just okay. It has some addictive elements, but it's, once again, not anything special. Lost Galaxy theme is not bad, just that I never really have any deep desire to revisit it. One minor frustrating part of it is that in the middle it sounds like it's ending when the music dies down on Rangers Save the Day, but then it just starts up again.
Round 2.
Anyway, the spirits emerged in the city of Mariner Bay and started attacking. The immediate cut to some sort of military facility where the person in charge, Captain Mitchell, is informed of the spirits being free. He said it's time to bring them in, and we got to our new team. First up is Joel Rawlings, the Sky Cowboy, a famous stunt pilot.
Here's what most people don't tell you. Working with the community bank changes everything.
Victory! Round 3. Victory! Round 1. Victory! Round 2. Victory! Round 3.
Yo, pro guy, what's up? How you doing? Just practicing right now. Be streaming for like an hour, and I'm gonna go and be back later tonight.
Victory!
Just thought I would switch up games a little bit because I've been playing FIFA for quite some time. So might as well do For Honor. Just practicing right now. I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. And the grinding continues. I thought Red Dead Redemption was free on PlayStation Plus. Now it's not free anymore.
Round 1.
Yes, I do. I do play Fortnite. I could stream that another day. But I have to re-download it
Victory!
because my PlayStation out of storage. I had to delete it because my console storage is full, so I have to re-download it. But I was playing it like a week ago. I have like 800. I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot. I can't. I only have like 800, so I don't have a lot.
Victory.
Not really. You can't buy any skins. Most of the skins are like. I don't even. Most of the skins are like 1800. This is For Honor. This game, is kind of fun.
Victory.
Just practicing against the AI before I get into an actual game. Alright, 1 second. Let me check my, You gotta do duel again? Jeez. How many duel matches? Jeez. I might play Spider-Man again. Well, Spider-Man 2, I have to play that game again.
Round 1.
What?
Victory. Round 2.
Got some more Ultimate Team players to show, though.
Victory. Round 3. Victory.
I can play at least for an hour. Wish I could play Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3 again.
Round 1.
Yeah, we're just playing against the AI.
Victory! Round 2. Victory! Round 3.
I think France is gonna win. I think France has it. I think after the round of 32, because of the way that the format is set up, there's a lot of teams that, a lot of smaller nations, yeah. Yeah, I actually have Elise, I think, on my team, actually, but there's a lot of smaller nations, right? So a lot of teams have a very easy path to the final, or easier path to the final, but I still think France is going to win. Yeah. All those players, I think they're going to win. They're the most complete squad.
Round 1.
I hope they win it too. Me, I want England to win, but, you know. Yeah, I want Ronaldo to win a World Cup so he can tie Messi, but I don't think they're going to win.
Victory!
They didn't even look that impressive in the group stages. Maybe Harry Kane can win something.
Round 2.
I hope. But I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think he's gonna, you know, win. I want them to win, but I don't think England's gonna win. I mean, they are playing against DR Congo today. That's like an easy opponent, but I don't think they're gonna win.
Round 3.
Yeah, it's about to start. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Probably after this, I'm gonna watch it after this. Because it starts in like less than 10 minutes, so I definitely have to watch that game.
Victory!
Yeah, I'm about to go.
Going to work?
I am.
This year, yeah, boy, and on top of the think of agriculture.
I think Spain might get to the quarter. I don't know. Maybe Spain. Who's Spain playing against? So here's my teams. It's going to be Brazil in probably the semis. Probably Spain. Probably definitely France and Argentina. That's probably it. Right. What else do I need? Okay. But I don't think I don't think there's gonna be any dark horses I don't see any upsets. Not really. I mean, I think Paraguay beating Germany was an upset. But Germany is not that good, that's the thing. Germany is actually pretty bad. Yeah. Well, that's the thing with this tournament. There's a lot of teams have a very easy path because of the teams that are in, right? Honestly, I think the USA could have an easy path, too. Germany didn't even look that good in the in the group stages. I mean, beating Curacao 7-0, not really that impressive.
Victory.
Oh, it starts in like 5 minutes. Belgium and then Senegal. Have to watch the USA game today at 8. Tomorrow. Spain is going to... Oh, yeah, Germany. It's not the same Germany of old, obviously. Their golden generation is done. What a bad send-off to Neuer, his German career. Mexico is actually really benefiting from this World Cup because I think they're the only team that hasn't conceded a goal yet. That doesn't mean they're going to win, but they haven't conceded a goal, which is pretty impressive. At least I think, yeah. Lewandowski? Of Liwa? Oh, dang. I wonder how Cape Verde is gonna be again. That's gonna be a crazy game against Argentina. Yeah, Lewandowski is pretty good. Lewandowski was robbed of a Ballon d'Or that year, which is dumb. He should have got that Ballon d'Or. They should have just gave it to him. That's stupid. Just give it to him through the mail. That's dumb. That's really, really dumb. They should have just gave it to him. I think he should have won 2, actually. The one during COVID, and the one, I think, where Argentina won a Copa America. I think so. I think he should have won 2 of them. I'm not even really the biggest fan of Lewandowski, but he was robbed of a Ballon d'Or. I think he should have won 2, like I said.
Victory.
Yeah, both of those years, he should have won 2 of them.
Round 2.
I'm surprised they didn't even make it to the World Cup. I thought they did. Yeah, and then there's Neymar.
Victory.
Sweden rigged. Well, they got destroyed by France yesterday, but that's not really surprising.
Round 3.
Okay, I should install Peacock back. Okay. Because I used to have it on my phone. Hold on, let me try to download Peacock again.
Defeat.
Yeah. I agree. Okay, let me try to download Peacock.
Round 4.
Well, mind you, Lewandowski. Well, okay, he played in Bayern. He also plays for Poland. Now, Poland's not good at really any international tournament. And Bayern destroying the Bundesliga is not really anything impressive. I think team success would also play into there. Now, to be honest, Lewandowski, what Bayern Munich that year, didn't they win like 6 trophies? I can't even remember. Yeah, they won like 6 trophies that year, I think. I can't remember. Alright, let me watch it right now. I'm not sure that's ever been done before. At least not recent memory. I don't know. Alright, as you can hear right now, it's playing right now. The game. I'll play for 1 more hour, then I'll go around that time. You can hear it in the background, it's in Spanish.
Round 1.
I try to be.
Victory. Round 2.
What?
Victory.
I can't remember who I have. I'm leveling up right now. My evolution. I think I'm upgrading. Virgil van Dijk. Thank you. I try my best to be. The Virgil van Dijk card I have is not that good though.
Victory.
All right, I'll be right back.
Justito la sacó en pase. Casi alcanza, por eso se sonríe, me parece, el portero que actúa en el fútbol francés, en Le Havre. A nada Bellingham de poder bloquearle el despeje. El toque que vino atrás. Capitán en Pepa que vino con un CB. Y de primero por aquí, Sadik es el que la vino a buscar. Con Pon más atrás, en Pasi es el que la tiene. En la salida por este sector está el capitán
Chancel Mbemba. Otra vez Pasi. Dejo la pelota para Tunsibi. Pegado a la banda está Masuaku. ¿Le va a entregar el balón o no? Mira hasta dónde vino a buscar una pelota Joen Pisa. Largo viene ese pelotazo. Aaron Van Bissaka, que es el que vino a buscar ese balón por este sector. Regaló la pelota y aquí está el capitán. Harry Kane y rápido para aquí enfocado. Oliver Due, que es el que viene. ¿Se va a meter al área o no? En el borde. Se puso nervioso, don Diego. Atrás pedía la pelota Spence. El toque que vino por este sector. Declan Rice. Rashford. Y ahora el centro para la foto. Se tiró Lionel Pasi.
Te diría que se tiró para controlar que esa pelota se perdiera por afuera, por el fondo. No alcanzó a cerrar por esa banda derecha Madueke para encontrarse con el centro de Rashford.
En esta selección de Inglaterra, don Diego, Jude Bellingham juega completamente diferente como juega en Real Madrid.
Sí, con mucha libertad juega. Habló muy bien Tuchel de él en los últimos contactos que tuvo con la prensa. Yo creo que le ha dado una libertad que Bellingham aprecia, pero también, además de esto, él mismo ha potenciado su juego, porque creo que lo decía Tuchel en algún momento, en ese contacto que tuvo con los medios, yo creo que Bellingham entendió que el equipo está primero que él. Entonces, claro, jugando en equipo, creo que se potencia, obviamente, Inglaterra, pero se potencia él mismo. Se ve mucho mejor. Y eso es lo que ha provocado que este presente de Jude en la selección sea excepcional.
Aquí está el toque de balón. Mutusavisa que tiene el esférico. Se la entregó a Aaron Van Bissaka. Por este sector está Mpuku. Isa. La pelota picando nada más. Mukao. Una pregunta, Martín. Sí. En una jugada hace un minuto atrás nada más, Ian Spence, el lateral derecho de Inglaterra, le puso los brazos, las manos en la espalda a un volante de Congo. El árbitro dejó seguir, o sea, era un empujón. O sea, que ya eso es normal.
No, coincido con usted, era un empujón. El árbitro no lo determinó así. Esperemos que controle un poco mejor esas situaciones, porque si no los jugadores van a jugar todos empujones y va a ser imposible disputar un balón legal.
Acá está la pelota que tiene Chancel. Mbemba, el capitán, que tiene un pelotazo largo, pasó la pelota y ojo que por acá viene. ¡Sí, comienza esa victoria en 7 minutos. 1-0.
Inglaterra quedó defensivamente hablando muy mal parado en ese cambio de frente. También creo, Luis, y antes de ver la reiteración, que no es la mejor respuesta de Jordan Pickford en el primer poste. Spence se cierra. Es normal que Spence siga al futbolista que está por allí, que es Sadiki. El tema es que detrás de Spence se ubica solito Sipenga, que le da fuerte al primer poste. La pelota pasa por debajo del brazo derecho del portero inglés. Nada puede hacer el guardameta del Everton, para mí con algo de responsabilidad. Qué comienzo, qué sorpresa al inicio del partido. Casi se mata Sipenga en la celebración. Está ganando el equipo africano, están ganando los Leopardos por 1-0. Pablo, háblame.
Bueno, todo el banquillo corrió el campo de juego completo para ir a celebrar ese gol histórico para el equipo del Congo. Ayer lo hablaba con él. Ese es un equipo que contragolpea muy fuerte, muy bien y que define también bastante bien. Así que se ha cumplido el pronóstico del técnico alemán.
Sipenga juega en el Castellón de la segunda división de España, señor. Lo que decía Tuchel al comienzo de este partido, casi cuando llegó al estadio, era, además de destacar cómo tácticamente Él preveía, iba a estar ubicado en cancha al conocer la alineación
Sorry about that, I'm
de la
back.
República Democrática del Congo. Él decía, lo que tenemos que hacer
Oh, Congo scored first. I didn't see that.
siempre cubrir las transiciones. Aquí, obviamente, Luis, algo ocurrió, porque al final Spence, que no está acostumbrado a jugar como lateral derecho, claro, quedó con la decisión, fíjate, de tener que ir aquí, continuando la carrera de Sadik al área, o quedarse abierto por el ataque del equipo africano. Optó por lo primero, la pelota pasó, quedó haciéndose peña que alcanza a rematar antes de que el mismo Pep pudiera jugarlo, y así vino el primer gol del partido.
Victory.
Henry Konsa, que es el primer central de Inglaterra, estaba muy lejos de su zona.
Lo que pasa es que Konsa, Luis y Gay estaban los dos de la mitad del área hacia el sector izquierdo de la defensa. Por eso Pence quedó con la marca de 2. Y eso se lo hizo facturar el equipo del señor de Saab, que está dando la sorpresa en este inicio del partido en Atlanta.
1-0 es el marcador.
Para el 7 de julio a las 7, David y Mariana Bárbara los esperan para el gran éxito internacional. Operación Triunfo. Luego, Rafael Amaya vuelve a la carga en la temporada final del Señor de los Cielos. Y Jan Yaman sorprende a todos en la miniserie El Turco. Marca la fecha este martes 7 a las 7 por Telemundo y por Pico. Veo aquí que ha llegado Ana Bárbara, así que no sé si habrá lugar para que Luis sea...
No. Marita, que me dé un espacio ahí. Para algo. Quiero saber.
Yo conozco a alguien de Operación Triunfo, voy a ver si te toman para traerles el café.
Victory.
El café lo hace Juanito.
Entonces no sé, nos vamos quedando sin opciones, pero bueno.
1-0 es el marcador. Está ganando la selección africana. Una de las cosas, Pablo, que esta selección llegó como la mejor de las terceras clasificadas a la ronda eliminatoria.
Sí, así es, después del empate que tuvieron contra el equipo de Portugal y esa victoria que tuvieron frente a Uzbekistán, nos ha clasificado con 4 puntos para llegar a esta ronda frente a Inglaterra.
Ahí presenciábamos al presidente de la FIFA, al Sepp Wenger, también el Chief Football Officer Dan Ashworth de la FA y Monsengo Omba, presidente de la Federación de Congo. Allá está Henry Konsa. El grupo que vino por Mark Gay. Ahora es Nico O'Reilly. Otra vez la pelota para el segundo central, Mark Gay. La República Democrática del Congo, don Diego, le entrega la pelota, donde se obviamente el partido prácticamente cambió en absoluto después del gol.
Oh, so against the AI.
Ayer cuando está haciendo un CB, saque de banda es para Inglaterra. Uno de los celestes jamás se retiraron de esta altura tan temprano y van a sacar la pelota. Finales iniciales. Van a seguir defendiéndose, aguantando, buscando las posiciones que Inglaterra comenzó con un torneo defensivo. Mark Gay. Concha. En la banda está Jens Metz. El toque que vino más
You lost Zone C.
Sector. Anderson estaba pidiendo.
You captured Zone A.
It seems like I'm playing against real players.
You captured Zone C. You lost Zone A.
Lo que decía evitar goleadas y lo que ha hecho ha sido marcar.
Sí, lo ganado, que es la base del discurso inicial.
You captured Zone A.
Cero. Lo que me pasa, Luis, es que Inglaterra en un mundial no ha remontado nunca un partido en el que está perdiendo, en el que no anota el primer gol, desde el final del 66. Si ese dato es preciso, del seleccionado de por lo menos su historia lo dice así. Se ve cuatro veces, digo de creer lo que vemos acá. En el momento de la reflexión, la maneja esta presión para volverse a presionar el jugador. Allá está el gol para Colón que va para y en su vez, el centro también va dejando con la pelota. Menchú va dejando. Elio, que viene por este sector. Declan para España. Ahí ya la tiene. Cuando sale en el equipo, sí o sí, eso es lo que hace. Le pone el puño. El primero, que recibe la información, es el primero que gobierna la selección. Pero también su peso de papel, lo que guardas, que no se va a olvidar. Y aquí el país, ya viene posicionado, Declan Rice.
Enemy team is breaking. Victory!
All right, that's enough.
El 8, Samuel Mutasami. Recuperó. Venga, una amarilla, Martín. Sí, exacto. Una fuerza.